Uh, Mass Effect. I might need to move chat again, but we'll see what's where when we get into it. Yeah, start new career. Don't know why they call it a career,
Welcome
but
to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
that looks like a secure connection to me. Right, okay. So we'll go enter new ID. Um, I've Berto Shepherd or Lilith Shepherd. I think we go Lilith Shepherd. It's been a while.
Please log in to access your profile.
Okay. That looks like me.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Ah,
Profile.
I'm corrupted.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so we've got like backstory stuff here as well. So you got Spacer, which is both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. We've got Colonist, which is you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Femshep is canonically called Jane. John and Jane. And you got Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises, or megatropoli? I don't know. Covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I mean, Colonist is a bit of a... I mean, a bit more of an interesting story. Like, Spacer is just kind of boring for me, personally. There's no edginess to it at all. Yeah, to be honest, yeah. That's a very good point. I don't know... I know that Jane from outside Xbox likes Dragon Age, but I don't think I've... I could be wrong. I don't think I've heard her talk about Mass Effect before, though. Who knows? It seems like a game she'd play anyway. Considering a history with... Is it astronomy or astrology? The one that's not all about star signs and stuff. The one that's more science focused. Yeah, we'll go Earthborn. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18.
Confirm
Sounds good.
Psychological profile.
More backstory. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Sole survivor, or we got war hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. So, hoorah, I guess. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal, Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I like the Soul Survivor one. War Hero one's pretty cool. Ruthless one sort of suits a character that's going to be inherently renegade, which like you've got good and bad, Paragon and Renegade. I kind of play things how I feel at the time, so it's one of them. I think we'll go Soul Survivor. Astronomy. Okay, good. Yeah, Soul Survivor. Think so.
Confirm military specialization.
And then we've got our class. We've got soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers have improved health and can specialize in the use of all weapon types. Start with the ability to wear medium armor and can train in the use of heavy armor. But there's no sort of like powers or anything like that. There's no sort like biotics or like technical or like technology based stuff. So you are just run and gun, grenades, more health, more shield sort of stuff. Oh, Ash Bash is knocking on the door. Give us a second. Settle down. No, you don't. Microphone. Saying hello, are you? That's fun, isn't it? There we go. Right. Yeah. So that's your sort of standard soldier sort of thing. That's kind of how I usually play, and then I'll use other people's skills as and when I need them. So yeah, it's one of them. We've got engineers, are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. So yeah, you'll have pistols and stuff. I think they may come with, or like, they might be able to use SMGs a bit later on, but it's particularly like light weapons. The Adept are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. So light armor, but they've got epic psychic powers and stuff. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities. So these are sort of like combination classes now. So this will be like a combination of soldier and engineer. Combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. See, I personally don't really like using sniper rifles in this game. I'd rather have a computer character use a sniper. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm never any good with a sniper rifle, so we'll just leave it at that. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. See, that's why I typically go soldier, because I like the assault rifles in these games. They usually come with, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, if I remember rightly, the way ammo works has changed. Because I think in the first game originally you had like your standard clips and stuff that would have like ammo, like you would in any other sort of shooting game. But then I think in later games they, like 2 and 3, they made it into like thermal clips. And for the Legendary Edition, I think they put thermal clips into the first game. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to go soldier, to be honest. Yeah.
Confirm
What I'm
facial identification.
comfortable with, so... Change appearance. This, now... can be a bit jank. Like, even there, the preset sort of thing there looks a bit funny to me. Are the eyes too far apart? Are they too close together? Is the nose too small or too big? Why does she have duck lips? Or and yeah, it's one of them. Cycle presets. Let's have a look here. Yeah, some of them don't really look too bad. That one's probably the best so far, in my opinion, so I'll keep it at that and maybe fiddle around with some stuff. Like all this sort of stuff, just ears orientation. I can't see the ears right now, so let's do hair right now, and then let's have a look here. We got a buzz cut, we got a hairstyle, and a shorter hairstyle, and a slightly longer but shorter hairstyle, a tied back hairstyle, another bob, another tied back hairstyle, another tied back hairstyle. There's not really much other than the hairline there that's different, so not that I can see anyway. Same again, just with wispy bits. Got another bob, another tied back hairstyle, a Lego Man haircut almost. We've got a shaved fade almost, I guess, maybe. An asymmetrical bob. An even shorter fade. A fade with a cool down with the kids line in it. Like get a Nike logo shaved in the side of your head or something. I don't know. Is that just revert? Oh no, you've got like a pattern on the other side of the head now. Another short one, looks a bit monkly to me. I wonder if I can't really see. I wonder if there was a bold spot on the back. And then you've got, what are they? Cornrows, I guess. I guess we'll go for a bob or something. Yeah, we'll have some wispy bits. Why not? Eyebrows. They look a bit too thin, I think. We need slightly more meatier eyebrows, I think. Yeah, they look about right. Brow colour's fine. Hair colour. Do we want it? How are we feeling? purple hair, red hair. Nothing really blue hair here, is there? No. In that case, we'll just go with brown, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be fine. We are brown. Or we have brown hair, I should say. What else we got here? I mean, I suppose ear orientation works a bit better now. But I'm not going to mess around with it too much because it'll just look weirder and weirder the more I do to it. I always had that playing like Oblivion and Skyrim as well. It's like the more you try to make your character look like something, the weirder it looks. Cheekbones. That did not change a thing, although it kind of made them a bit more angular, didn't it? Okay, let's have a bit of cheekbone going there. Cheek gaunt will bring that down a bit. Ears size. Ears orientation. Is that like back or forward, is it? Yeah, looks like it. We'll keep that around default. Face size. Big face. We'll keep that default. Neck thickness. Neck. That's the neck of somebody who's been windmilling at metal concerts. Eyes. Is there a... Yeah, that's brown, isn't it? That's brown, that'll do it. Yeah, eye depth and stuff like that just makes things look a bit weirder. I'm not going to mess around with anything else there. Jawline, I mean, as much as I'd like to, I don't think... yeah, we'll keep it standard. Mouth. Yeah, from the side it just looks weird, doesn't it? Like, I think that's going to be the case for any sort of mouth shape here, so... that ain't too bad, is it? It's not too puckered or whatever, pursed or however you want to call it. Mouth depth, yeah, mouth width. It looks fine to me. Mouth lip size, maybe give a bit more volume there, but I don't know. We play dress up. Nose, it's a bit of a honker, isn't it? Bit of a bridge to it. No bridge at all. That seems fine, doesn't it? Although, looking front on, or like straight, looks a bit weird. Damn. Damn! Them some noses. You can't really put the nose tip down though, so facing, yeah, that looks fine, doesn't it? That looks fine. Nose height, I don't care about really. Nose depth, again, I don't really care about. It's a nose. Hair we've done. Makeup. Like, I don't know how to do makeup, you know? Blush colour, I don't know. Different coloured cheeks, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'd be fine there. Scars. Do we have any cool scars or anything? I mean, that's semi-cool. That's a bit minimalist. Hello? Oh, right, it's just on the cheek there. on the chin. It's not too bad. It's kind of subtle. You got the squall. Almost, pretty much. I think we'll go for that. Was it that one, or was it a bit further back? No, it was that one, wasn't it? We'll go for that one. It's nice and subtle. Finalize code. What do I do with that? Set code. Oh shit! No! Go back. Okay, so you can. It's kind of like a seed code, I guess. I thought that could maybe save it, but I think it just carries your character over from game to game anyway. So.
Profile reconstruction complete.
All right, we got there. We can do some spacing now. Profile reconstruction complete. Let's go. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. That will be fine.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty normal. We'll keep that there. Auto level up. See now we'll do that all ourselves. We can specialize our party mates into different things. Legendary mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. Experience and talent points progression remain the same, but the number of levels is doubled. See, I think that is more to kind of stop you from kind of going up and down in level from game to game. So it'll cap you at level 30 on this one, but you'll still be just as powerful, I guess. In like come the end of the game. But yeah, I don't know. We'll try legendary mode and maybe we can change it later. Subtitles on. Squad power usage. Defensive or all. I mean, no, I'll go... Squad AI will only use defensive powers to protect themselves or others. I'll keep it on defensive so they can defend themselves and heal and stuff on their own accord. But then when it comes to offensive abilities, I can set them off anyway. So auto save I will put off just in case. I can't remember how annoying the auto save can be in this game. I might turn it back on again at some point.
Shepherd. Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
Yeah, all right,
That's the only kind
Udina.
of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed the startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. They call it Mass Effect. Not to be confused with the effect of eating too many beans. They call that ass effect.
Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
Blue planet.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Yeah, Joker here, another Joker. The pilot of the ship, called Joker,
Approach run has begun.
is voiced by Seth Green. from certain things.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Waboom! That be the Mass Effect.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Sick.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Do I agree? Do I not agree? Or do I be a boss bitch? See, I'm not one for authority or hierarchy or anything, so.
Don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Womp womp.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad.
Wait, you pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
One is talking to you, Joker.
Okay, cool.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Yeah, I'm procrastinating.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
No, probably don't, huh?
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yeah, he wants
I'm
to
on
see
my way
me.
to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Investigate. Turian Spectre?
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in
Oh,
my family.
racist.
My grandfather fought in the First Contact
Space
War.
racist
We
right
lost a lot
here.
of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Captain?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Oh, look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, cool.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Relax,
You need
Jenkins.
to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll do fine.
Treat this like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say.
Definitely not
You put
foreshadowing.
yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Don't play the hero. There's no
Come on,
rush.
Corporal, you have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay. Eden Prime.
Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous.
Wow.
But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
We already know about Nihilus. He's a Spectre. He's also Turian. Yeah. Spectres in general.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no human Spectres.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Show some respect. Those bad memories.
Try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander.
You've brought it up 3 times in this
I didn't mean to
conversation.
offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Spectres sound dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Okay, cool. Well,
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye.
yeah, the captain is waiting for me. Alright. Nihilus. Hello.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've just heard that it's a paradise planet.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Is that a threat? What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What, secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Ask why did we tell the Council in front of the Council Spectre? You sound worried.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
Dun dun dun.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
What if I refuse? You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Sounds fair to me. What's the next step?
Tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Now will accompany you to observe the mission.
See, I thought you were on about my breakdancing skills, but... Protheans...
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what the Protheans do. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands? What do you mean by that?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Terminus
The
systems?
Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Whoa!
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Looks like paradise to me.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
That guy don't need anything anymore. Whoa.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Alright, cool. We're going in. Nice.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Okay.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Okay, bye.
Scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
He can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Goodbye.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Let's get in there. Right, okay. Here we are. Da-da-dun. Alright, we've got a pistol.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Yeah, I know how to fire. L2 to aim. Set to holster and stuff. Squares grenade. That's weird. Circles melee. Okay, seems there's no reason to reload. It's thermal clip, I guess. Right, okay. What's that? Shoot it. Shoot first, ask questions later. Damn! Hey, how dare you? Popped it. Ah, right, there we go. Lancer 1, Storm 1. See, yeah, we've got a sniper rifle, a pistol, an assault rifle, and a shotgun anyway with the soldier. So that's pretty damn good. I don't think there's anything to really see around here. Like, no sort of... No... oh, hello, what's this? What have we got? Upgrade kit. Armor plating. Cool. I'm sure we'll use that soon. Maybe. Unless we find armor plating too. Yeah. See what's going on. I don't know, mate. What did happen here? Okay, yeah, hold L1 to switch weapons. That's fine. You know what we're doing there. Aliens. Oh, Jenkins, no! Not Jenkins. Oh, that's not reload. Keep chucking my grenades everywhere. Oh, Jenkins.
We're out of chance.
There he goes. Yeah, we can't help him right now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Bit colder than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. Okay, so bye, Jenkins. You look comfortable at least. Metagel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronics challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. Press triangle to use a Medgel to heal your squad. I mean, does anybody need it?
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check
As you gain levels, the squad screen. Use the squad screen to improve your team's abilities. Squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use a D-pad to select a talent or its rank. Press X to spend a talent point. Alright, so we've got 3 points here. Pop one into assault rifles. We can't go any higher than that right now. Okay. See. Assault training is increases weapon damage by 1%, increases melee damage by 30%. That just goes up and up and up, I guess. Up to 9%. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll get some assault training, and then increases health by 4%, regenerates 3 health per second. Okay, we'll focus on speech stuff a little bit later on. Caden, you have 2 points I can spend as well. Caden is a sentinel, so he's got biotic powers, and I believe it was sentinel, biotics, and weapons, wasn't it? I think. Tech and biotics. Okay, so hacking and psychic stuff. Alright, well, we'll get one into first aid. Why not? And then, yeah, one into the Sentinel. Reduces recharge time of tech abilities, reduces recharge time of biotic abilities, increases damage and accuracy with pistols. There you go, you can have that as well. Lovely. Cool. Did that take? Yeah, it is. Good. Alright, cool. Onwards! Have that. Boom? No boom? No boom. Ah. Okay, yeah, we can give orders. Oh. Go over there, Alenko. Call them back as well. You'll probably find out, or to be honest, I don't use that all too much, unless I need to, so... Oh fuck, I keep pressing square to reload. Just chucking my grenades everywhere. I'll get used to that. Boom! What they doing to him? Uh-oh. It's the Geth. Oh, it's you. I see. Who are you firing at, bro? Yeah, it seems to be thermal clips.
Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
You good?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Uh-oh.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Fighting these things?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
Womp womp.
Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They got bored.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Alright. Join us then.
Could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Da-da-dan. Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Beacon?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Dead.
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Maybe. Before the attack,
Describe
what happened?
what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Oh. What do you think of Spectre Friend, huh?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
See, the only thing I saw him carrying was a shotgun, but... let's go.
Move up!
Lovely. Press the options button to access the mission computer. Then go to the squad screen to spend talent points for new squad members. Alright, cool. Journal. Find the beacon. You are in charge of the ground team dropped onto Eden Prime, an Alliance colony under attack. Your primary goal is to find and secure the Prothean beacon. Alright, cool. Squad. Known space racist Ashley Williams. We'll put one into pistols. Oh, hello. One into pistols, one into assault rifles. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's go. Armor piercing rounds 1, chemical rounds, cool, lovely. Scorpion 1. I believe that's a an SMG of some sort. I don't think I need to change equipment. Excuse me. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. Can I sprint? Has it told me I can sprint? Okay, right, there we go. No, that's crouching. Approaching a low object will... Okay. Can I take cover or something? Is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a button I need to press to... there we go, now you've just done it automatically. Cool, okay, cool. Maybe you need your weapon drawn. Press R2 to pop. Yeah, I know. Get out of here. Boom. There we go. Okay, it seems we didn't get him though. Get dead. That's a level up. Ugh. Legged. Alright, cool. What's all this then? Striker pistol. Crap. I did not read all that out. Okay, fine. More weapons and upgrades and stuff. Don't think there's anything else here.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Who moved my bacon? Any survivors?
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, cool.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. We're on our way. We're not spending all of our time talking at all.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh no.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
What happened to them?
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Husked them up. Been husked. Hey, get down. Get down, fool. He's just running in circles. He's got the zoomies. Oh, lovely aim, lovely. Zappy. Alright, cool. Lovely, lovely aim. Right, okay. See what's up here, shall we?
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Easy decryption, huh? Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface, or by spending Omnigel. Repeat the sequence of button presses before time expires. What? What? I thought it was going to do a Simon's... Oh, dear. Okay, well, I think I messed that up. I can't get in there now. Lovely. Oh, boo! Yeah. That's unfortunate. Alright, fine. Fine, I won't go in there. There's people I want to talk to in there, though. I know there is... Okay, right, that thing on the map there, I don't know what it is, or on the radar thing. More stuffs. Lovely. Well, yeah, that is slightly disappointing. You get a bit more context and stuff in there, can't break it. Throw sabotage. You sabotage on that? No? Okay, maybe not then. Alright, fine. We carry on. nothing I can do now.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Doesn't look like he's been indoctrinated at all, does it? Not with the glowing blue eyes and the cabling or the cording or whatever the hell you want to call it in the back of his head. Oh my goodness, it's a space squid. Hell yeah. We love space squids here. Space squigglies. Take that, idiot. Maybe not. Anyone else here? Anyone else want to go? Seems like it. Oh, you wiggly bastard. Stop wiggling. Blast him. Alright, cool. I think that's all the enemies for now. Don't see anything else over there right now. Okay, right. So instead of it actually giving me a sequence to repeat, I've just got to press the buttons as and when they show up, I guess. It's been a while. Triangle, circle, X, X. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You've all got 2 arms each. What are you on about? They're gone.
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Attack details?
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The 3 of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Maybe. The bacon?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Until now.
What about the ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
What's going on?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling trade, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Like what?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Okay, so these options here are like Paragon Renegade stuff that we haven't put any points into just yet, so yeah, right now. Yeah, thanks. Cheers, mate.
Let's move out.
Good luck.
Oh, okay, cool. Stinger 2 pistol. Lovely. Some Omnigel there. I'm gonna try not to be like too space police-ish. Like, yeah. But yeah. If it's not too bad, then it's not too bad. Like, let's put one into charm, one into intimidate. Fill that out a bit. Combat armor. Or no. I didn't mean to do that. Undo that. Right. Charm, intimidate. I was going to put another point in each there. Fill the assault rifles out a bit. We could focus on other stuff a bit later on. Yeah. Oh, what about everybody else? One there, one there, one there. And then we'll get a point into barrier. Don't know how often I'm going to be using Caden, but yeah. Might as well level them up now. You got another 4 points. Just pop one in each here as well. Ooh, it's the same with Ashley as well. I don't know how much I'm going to be using Ashley. Alright, cool. We good. Hello? Anybody here? Any Geth or anything, or anything in particular? No, just
Commander.
explosive barrels. Oh, there he is.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
You're a coward! Who are you?
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
Kill inspectors.
I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Other one?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend.
Oh.
I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Guess didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
It's a spy!
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you, I guess.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
I mean, it saved your life, so yeah. Attack.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Beacon?
Anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
And the ship.
Tell me about this other ship you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
Alright then.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, cool, have fun. Alright. Hello? Why did that just automatically just... Oh, right, okay, we've got enemies now, have we? Upgrade stuffs. Is there a way I can swap shoulders as well? I know it does it on, like, while you're in cover, but... Okay, that's crouch. R3 does nothing. Okay, where are you? Blast him, blast him. He's already dead. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and get as much context as I can from NPCs and characters and stuff, so... yeah. It's a very story-based game, so I don't see why you wouldn't. Hello? What was that? I saw a health bar. Oh, it's over there, okay. Use throw. Did it get him? Don't know. Oh shit. Okay. Left stick there. Use overkill. Way too overkill, Ashley. Way too overkill. Nope, no boom. Nice, that'll do. Oh, hello, Caden. I thought you were an item to pick up then. Who else have we got here? Oh, hello. Have a look here. Son of a bitch. Go on, poke your head up again. Alright, Caden, like, just stop a sec. Let him... Doesn't seem to do a lot. Ah. There we go, that's better. Yeah, very easy to overheat these things. Are we still in battle? There's still something alive here. Oh, is it you there? Oh, I see those two little lumps there. Alright, fine. Screw it, let's get in there. What's this? Medical kit, okay. Ah, it's X to sprint. Okay, fine, fair enough. That's wobbly as all hell. Boom, boom. Oh, shit! Get to cover. Alright. Health went down a bit quick there. Okay, right. So we've got the train controls here. Let's go have a look a bit further back. See if we missed anything back there. Fatigued. Whatever, bro. Sleep when you're dead. If only, huh? I don't think I missed anything here. We can't go anywhere here. That's been blown up. There's nothing I missed up here, was there? Is there a way down to that platform over there? It doesn't look like it. Nah, it's all it's all blocked off. Excuse me. Alright, let's carry on then. Take the cargo train. The soul train. Oh dear. Train controls. There we go. Right. Who's up here then, I wonder? Dun dun dun.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
What's going on there, huh? Okay, so we've got 5 minutes to sort these bombs out here.
Charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay. Charge, disarmed. Right, okay. Let's go find the others. They are marked on the on the radar thing. Yeah, there is a bridge there. Oh, we got a sniper. We got a sniper. Okay, let's stick. Boom. Boom. Oh. You think you're doing shielding? Not allowed to shield. Is that hitting the shield there? He dead? No, he's dead. That's fine. It doesn't look like there's any cover along the bridge there, so get rid of that. Hello? Who's behind me? Why are you letting them come behind me? Jesus. Psychos. Get out of here. Oh, you bastard. Oh dear. Ah! Oh, right, I see I'm overheated. That's fine. There we go. Okay. No. No shields for you. No life for you now. Okay, right. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you're disarming that, huh? Okay. The other ones are further along, I guess. Are they on the same level, or This one maybe. Yeah, there's one here. Alright. And then this one further down again. Is it on this level or is it below us? Oh no, it's just here. Okay, cool. Safe. Not getting blown up today. Not today. I'm not seeing any items and stuff to pick up around. No boxes or anything to loot. Nah, nothing. Empty corners. Nothing in any of them, is there? Nah, mate. Nah. What about up here? Nope, more empty corners. Lovely. Cool. Alright, I see that box over there, but I didn't see anything on the way down here, so we'll just carry on for now. It's another bomb, that's fine. I've already disarmed them all. Okay, cool. More stuff. What I will do. Equipment. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Cheers, mate. Assault rifles. We just got the Avenger. Shotguns. Go with the Scimitar 2. Because it's got to be better than the Scimitar 1. Pistol. Stinger 2. Sniper rifle, okay. We've got the Reaper or the Hammer. What do we have now? Oh, we've got an Avenger sniper rifle, okay. So it's a bit more up on damage. Heat sink's a little lower. And accuracy ratings a little lower. Yeah, we'll use a Reaper, why not? Accuracy rating's a little down, but we'll give it a go. Caden, what are you using? I know Ashley can use everything, but I don't think I've got anything else I can. Yeah, I've got nothing else upgradable anyway, so tis fine. Let's go down here and shoot some more. Let's get a new pistol out, shall we? Crotch shot, huh? Zombies. Oh, you did. And that's the grenade button, not the reload button. I don't have a reload button. I need to need to get used to that. Okay, what's this? Banshee and an Avenger. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hey! What the fuck was that? What just blew up? Oh, is that the grenade I threw? Okay, I don't know. Heavy armor. Oh, Krogan armor. Cool. We don't have a Krogan on the party just yet, but we will do. Krogans are cool. Anything over here, or is it just more emptiness? No, there's something over here. Storage locker. Cool. Improved sighting and chemical rounds. Lovely. Lovely. Can I do that sort of stuff here, or... Yeah, upgrades. Yeah, okay, cool. This is the sniper rifle, isn't it? Confirm and exit. Let's have a look here, see what we can do with... Okay, right, I see. Equipped item is Lancer 1. Yeah, it's a bit less damage and a bit less heat sink, but the accuracy is up a little bit on that one. So let's have a look here. What do we want? Chemical rounds? Yeah, why not? Let's put some chemical rounds on there. Okay, and we'll, yeah, more accuracy anyway. That's fine. How about shotguns? I don't think I'm going to use too much right now. Pistols, I will probably use a fair amount. Give it some chemical facet rounds. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Got another slot here, but I don't have an upgrade for it. Cool. Yeah, still on there, that's fine. Then sniper rifle. What have I got? Put some armor piercing rounds on that. And I don't have any sight upgrades. That's fine. Cool. Cool. Alright, I'll give it save as well. Why not? Okay, right, yeah, before we get into this, I know what's coming. I'm just going to quickly run off and use the toilet. I'm going to make a cup of tea as well, because I'm out of everything right now. Got no liquid. No liquid to shove in my gob. So yeah, I'll be back momentarily. Speak to you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. Right, let's carry on, shall we? There's the bacon. Let's go see the bacon. Hello, bacon. Investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Oh shit! It's grabbing him. Saved your life. Get the bug out of here. Whoa! It's the Carnaffle code. It's come back to get us from Inscription. Distinguished Service Medal. Oh, complete Eden Prime. Alright, cool.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Oh, he's pissed. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
This human must be eliminated.
Alright, cool. See, they were about to kiss any second anyway, so...
I think she's waking up.
I think I'm still asleep.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You were careless. What about the bacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
What happened with Williams?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Alright. Yeah, it's good for now, I guess.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I'm pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Yeah, they could. It's their fault. You wanted to talk?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Got nothing to hide?
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision, a prophecy.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
I'm a god now.
A vision? A vision of what?
See, as much as I tried in the character creator, like, there's just something about Mass Effect character creation that you just look a bit janky. Oh wow. What was that? War, I guess.
Saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What will we say?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. Right, okay, well, we have awakened. Anything in here to fiddle around with? No? Alright then. Nothing in here. No readables or anything. Oh, what was that? Alright, cool.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Hello, Caden.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
You helped, I guess.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines.
I mean, it didn't mean it sound like that.
We lost Jenkins.
Jenkins will be missed.
I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Seems like you've been around.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I haven't got one.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
Council?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Alright, wicked. Good job. Ashley, hello.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, you earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped.
I couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me. Yeah, we're glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay, right. That's Caden, isn't it? I need to go talk to Joker, don't I? I believe. The beacon on Eden Prime was destroyed. Before it self-destructed, it burned horrific images of death and galactic destruction into your mind. Whether these are images of the past or warnings of the future, you can't really say. Okay, so it's not telling me exactly what I need to do right now. Let's have a look in here, shall we? What we got? Mr. Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay then. Guess that's what we'll do then. Unless there's Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Hello. Asking you all the personal
How
questions.
did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any
Ever
regrets?
think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Captain Anderson's a good bloke.
How
Lenko?
well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Care to elaborate?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, Shepherd's Locker. We've got Edge 2. Lovely, cool. Hello. No, you don't want to talk? Alright, cool. Let's find the elevator. Go up or downstairs, depending on... Ah, no, we just need to go through here. That's alright then. Oh, no, this is where we started. Okay, I'm lost. I'm sure we need to find the elevator, to be honest. Or the stairs. We've got the elevator here, that'll do. Going down. Jank face. In the Normandy's vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from the requisition officer. Alright, this isn't where the bridge is. I know that for a damn fact. Alliance requisition officer,
Hey,
hello.
Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Alright, show me.
See what you got.
You bet, Commander.
What we got here? Heavy armor for humans. Medium armor for humans. It's all a bit out of our price range. Yeah. Yeah, 25k. 18,750. I'll probably be using medium armor. Yeah, he's got all sorts of stuff here, hasn't he? Med gel upgrade. Increases maximum units of med gel by 1. We'll buy that. Grenade upgrade. We'll do the same there as well. And then, yeah. I'm sure we'll find that sort of stuff out and about before we actually need to buy it, so... Cadence locker, we don't need to worry about that right now. Okay. What's this down here? The thing. The Mass Effect thing. Hello. Field integrity monitor. Element 0, cool. Okay, cool. Engineer Adams. Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know if something's gone on audio-wise here, but it seems to be only be coming out of my left ear now since I've come back. Let me just deactivate that a second. I don't know if that's any better or not. Maybe... Okay, that's much better. Much better. Okay. Felt like I was going dizzy or something. Right, okay. Cool. Let's go back upstairs then. Or up elevator and then go upstairs to get to the bridge. And Le Cockpit, I guess. Up we go. Open up. Oh damn! I swear to God, the textures took a little bit to load in on his face there. Hello. Nobody. FTL comlink. That's what we use to talk to people, I guess. Presley.
You're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Nav manual. Okay, cool. That looks like everything here. Nothing to pick up there. Nobody to talk to. Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Like a glove. That was a bit abrupt. He had...
It's an outrage!
Oh.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
But it's the truth, I swear.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If I stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
That's why I hate politicians.
Okay, important locations are marked on your map. Open the mission computer with options to access it. Follow the pulsing arrow on your radar to the Citadel Tower. Cool. What we got here? Easy to correction, huh? Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. He had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send a recon team? Alright, it's in the journal. I'm sure we'll go over to the Argus Row system at some point. Who's in here? Hello!
Hello there, human.
Hello.
Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Okay. Din Kulak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Ambassador.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Council admittance?
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
It seems the audio's just gone into my left ear again now.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Yeah, it is just in the left at the moment for some reason. Don't know why it's done that. Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth
Oh.
Clan.
That's fine now. There we go. Just wiggled the wire a bit. History.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came
Mole
to the
man.
Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Womp womp. Culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
Wow.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Was there anything else here? No, I think we're fine.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Goodbye.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Who are you? Look at this guy. Right, okay. Let's head on down here then. See what's going on. I think we are sort of cut off from everything in the Citadel right now, but we can have a bit of a look around at least. Hello.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Okay, but what? Probably cut me off a little bit there.
You know who I am?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so weird.
reports on all
Why is that being weird?
dignitaries and notable people.
Doesn't do it any other game. Okay, that sounds better. Okay. What we got here? Location.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Avina is like a an AI computer. But yeah, just on the Citadel. Personal question.
What's your name? What do you do?
My name is Saphiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Busy?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Alright,
I
bye.
should be going now. Have a pleasant day.
Right, Avena's there. That'd be Avena. Up here is what now? Let me in. More embassy rooms and stuff, I guess. Hello, diplomat.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Cool. Okay. More stuffs. Another one of them. An Elcor.
Delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Okay, see you later. Bye. I like the Elcor. Elcor are funny. Hello, Executor Palin.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Who are you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
So, Citadel security. Cool. Investigation.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Womp. Worth a try. To be honest, Spectres we kind of know about.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Alright, I ain't gonna argue about that. Bye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
Level up. What we got? Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must understand together. Well, we must stand together, not understand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Okay, that was weird. That was a weird sentence to read. I understand it, but yeah. Not very simple sentence structure. Hello everybody. This must be the party room. Everybody's partying. Hello bartender. Asana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay, I seem to remember she's part of a side quest or something.
Consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha!
I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want?
Oh, Commander.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Consort?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Where is she?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure.
Hey, Curtis. How's it going, dude?
Have fun.
Hope you're doing well.
Get into too much trouble.
I will.
We're just exploring the colony. The Citadel. At the moment in Mass Effect. I didn't actually change my category, did I? That would probably be of help. Not that it matters too much. I will just change that now, though. Mass. No, it's not doubly. Mass effect. Okay, fine. It's just all under the Legendary Edition, so that's fine. Done. Wicked. Just got some lunch and about to get into some Wilds grind. Might play Rise if my mate jumps up. Nice, yeah, cool. That's cool. I mean, I haven't finished playing Wilds. I'm just going to slow down on it now. I'm just like, yeah, fancy something different for a bit now. It's just one of them. Oh, nice. Good to hear. Good to hear you doing well. Can I get you something? Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
Okay.
If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Alright, cool. Trying to get a good roll on your Artian weapons. Yeah, that's it. I've pretty much sort of finished build stuff. Like, I've got pretty much all the gems. I think I need just, like, one Sane gem. And then... yeah, it's probably about the same. I should probably start looking a bit harder into the Artian weapon stuff, really. Go fight some more tempered monsters and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, just gonna slow down a little bit, I think. Don't really need to be playing every day, I guess, but need a bit of a change every now and then. Shaira's. Who's that?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Attack or critical armor duels. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I've got weakness exploit on armor. Oh wow, okay. See, I was under the impression that like the sort of offensive ones would be weapons and defensive ones would be sort of, well, yeah, go in your armor. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't realise you could do that. I thought the weakness exploit ones would just be weapon exclusive, and then maybe. Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, got to be on the lookout for that then. Maybe you can get some slightly different stuff for your armor and weapons then, because I know there are some certain things that do affect your attack when you put it into your armor and stuff. Like there was the self-improvement one that does attack and defense up. There's a couple of others, but I didn't realise you could get it. Weakness exploit. That's cool. Just a drop rate, yeah. Yeah, it seemed to be very rare. There were some that I've started getting, like, as I've gotten to higher hunter rank, that just, yeah, I hadn't actually seen before. I don't know whether you just unlock them, like, later on in hunter rank, or whether it's just a percentage chance, but I don't seem to have a lot of status effect boosting gems and stuff. I think I found my first paralyzed one last night. And, yeah. Not that I'm using it right now, but it would definitely come in handy, depending on what I'm doing, so... what do we do for entertainment around here?
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Wow, I should go.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, what we got out here? The balcony. Oh, it's another one of these dudes. Okay, so there's 3 up in the embassy building. The only reason I'm taking note of where they are is because I know there is a side quest relating to them. Diplomat, who are you?
Strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Well, try talking to them. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're not as bad as you think. Boop-a-doo. Okay, that's not the stairs. That's the room we went in before. Okay. What else we got here? Well, there's Avina. This is just like your navigation sort of...
My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Virtual guide. Lovely. Are you real? No thanks.
I don't need a guide.
Our records indicate this is your first time on the Citadel. A brief orientation session is customary. Please allow me to do my job.
Not interested. Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel.
Wow.
I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Yeah, bye.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory.
No, it's fine. I'm just not up for it right now. To see. Okay, yeah. You can follow these around for directions anyway. You can take cabs around as well to sort of fast travel around the place. So it's yeah, it's not too important to really go through all that. To Citadel Tower. Okay, right. That's fine. Let's have a look around. I think we're supposed to be going to Citadel Tower. Yeah, maybe. There's another one of those things here. I do believe we can just fast travel there though, rather than just walking around everywhere. Okay, well. Yeah, I love Mass Effect. I played it like years ago on the Xbox 360, and then again on the PS3 as well when they re-released the trilogy and stuff. I played the Legendary Edition of them all when it was released. What was that? 2021? I can't remember exactly when it came out, but yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to play it on stream for a bit, so yeah, should be good. We had a whole sort of tournament when it came, like to select which game we were going to play, and we had like 6 games from there, and this is the one that came out on top. We used Smash Bros tournaments for that, working it out. So something a bit different. I've done a few of them now, and they're always fun. So, Executive Parlin, you're here as well, huh?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Best friend Garrus. Big G.
Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You don't like Saren?
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard.
Okay.
Listen to you.
Well, there's best friend Garrus there. The boy. The man, the boy, the legend. Garrus Vicarian. Hello. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's another one of them in there. I can't remember how many there are in total that I have to go around and find, but don't think that opens. Oh. Uh-oh. No. No. Uh-oh. Sorry. I held square to just put my weapon away, but it's on the touchpad, not the square button. Square button is grenade button in this game. Rear Admiral Kahoku. Kahoku.
Commander.
Hello. Oh, okay. Man of few words, huh? And we've got another one over here. Okay, cool. Can't remember exactly how many there are. There's a few, I know that. And obviously we found some as well, so. Hello, Mr. Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
What do you mean it's already started? Can't start without me.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this
How many times has that happened?
Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
See, he hates us. You'll pay.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I'll find proof.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
What's the point, huh?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Womp womp. Sad music.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
The Council won't help
We need
us.
to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Captain deserves
You
better.
can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
Oh.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. Investigate. We know how Saren is, so Barla Vaughn.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Okay. Shadow Broker?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Alright, cool. I think everything else there we can work out for ourselves.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, bye. Right, okay. Cool. Well, that was a shit show. The council suck. Ambassador Udina is annoying, quite frankly. What's this guy doing, huh?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Okay, bye. Oh, right, you're not going.
Yes, is there something you want?
What are you doing with the keepers?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
I see.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Let me help.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
With the Alliance.
Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Nice. Got it.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Alright. Bye, Chorban. Okay, cool. The Keeper scan has been uploaded to the database. Alright, cool. Was there another one on this side, or was it the other side? I can't remember now.
No, I haven't spoken to him before.
Oh, there's one there. Does it tell me how many there are? Oh, 20. Okay. Okay. We found like 7, 8 of them so far, so not a bad start. We'll find them as and when we have a look around the Citadel and stuff, so you don't have to rush to do them all right now. We'll just go for the ones we found, I guess. There's one over there as well. Hello. I know there was one in the bar. And then there's like 3 in the embassies and stuff like that. Was there any down here? Can't remember. No, it doesn't look like we can go anywhere else here anyway, apart from this little plaza section there. Plaza? Fountain? I don't know. Hell of a tour. To Presidium. This elevator leads down to the Presidium. There you will find the embassies, Citadel Tower, the Emporium, the bank, and the consult chambers. Behind you is the Citadel Tower. The council convenes at the far end. No shit, we've just been there. Alright, cool. To the Presidium, which I believe is that sort of more open area.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
Spin, spin, spin.
I hate politics.
Nice. There's another one there. Lovely.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
You don't disturb the keepers. Alright. I know there was 3 in the embassies that we found. There's another one over there that I can see. They're like dotted around everywhere, so shouldn't be too hard to find the rest. You're not allowed in here. What is this? That's to the wards. We'll have a walk along here, see if we can see any more. Anything behind here? No? Anything down here? I think this is where... It's where... No, CSEC ain't here, is it? No, CSEC is... Oh, right, okay, there's an elevator here to the academy. That's fine. Thought I remembered something to do with CSEC being there, but... Right, okay. Let's go find those keepers that were around here. And we'll go have a look elsewhere. Hello, let me in, please. See, what time is it? I am going to have to wrap up pretty soon, but... okay, hello, there's another one over there. We'll redo these. We'll have a look around. We'll find Big G, Best Boy Garrus, and then we'll see what happens then. Hopefully we may go back to ship then, or I don't know. But I think, yeah, just trying to think of a nice place to sort of wrap up for tonight, rather than just running around doing this sort of stuff. So I can't even remember what this actually gets us. Maybe some sort of upgrade or something, but some money. I mean, we're getting some money and experience there for the scans as well, so it's not too bad. If I remember rightly, we have leveled up as well, so pretty good. There was none in here, was there? No. Goodbye. Meow. Is this the door? Yeah. Open, open, open. There we go. Let's go over the other side. Pretty sure there was one over here as well, if I remember rightly, unless I'm misremembering, but open up. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, nothing there. Nothing but walls. Captain Anderson is there. Nobody here. Hello.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
Okay, so this is all the same
go.
as before. That's fine.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, bye. I love it when you do that in conversations. Just walk up to somebody, say hello, and then no, don't need anything actually. Bye. It's always funny. Right, okay, so I think that's all the ones we know of so far. So let's head down to CSEC and see if we can find any more down there or around there. There's a cab thing over here we can use. Don't fancy walking everything. Oh, that sounded really weird in my headphones there. Presidium locations. We've got wards access or Citadel Tower. Wards locations. We have Chorus Den. Oh, is this just to places we've been? Okay. Alright, fine. Fine. Let's do things the less easy way. Need to get back to that elevator. Is it down here? I think it was. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Cool. Okay, right. Have we got any keepers around here before I talk to anybody? There's got to be one down here, right? Got to be. What is this? To the wards. Okay, we don't need an elevator right now. Alright, fine. There's not one down here. Maybe down here, though. Hello, do you have a keeper in here? Yes, you do. Give me that. Hello, who are you? Requisition officer.
Sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure is.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to afford any weapons or armor or anything right now, but any sort of, what's this unique item here? Aldrin Labs license. Aldrin Labs license for the Normandy Quartermaster. Alright, cool, we'll get that. That'll come in handy. But yeah, everything else we're broke. So, okay, we could afford a Hydra too, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we've got one more keeper down here. That's where we came in. We went around there already. What's up here? No keepers. No Garrus. There's a,
Well, no, not
what's going on here, huh?
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
I overheard you.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
That's a serious
How do you know
claim.
he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me.
Uh-oh.
Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
How can I help?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me
Excuse me.
alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I'll talk to him.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who asked us to scan the keepers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
Bastard. I see.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
He seemed mild-tempered at best, really. Like, don't think he's anything to worry about, unless I'm forgetting something. But he could be the world's greatest assassin, for all I know. There's nothing in here, no computers to look at or anything. Anything up here? Tracking terminal. Wow. Hello. Now I'm scanning the keepers. Another one there. Another one there. Lovely. Any more? No? Okay. Alright, I think that's everything up here now. We spoke. Oh yeah, we've spoken to that guy. Spoken to Jalid there. Boop-a-doo. Okay. Where? How? to docking bay. Okay, right. I don't think we need to go to the docking bay. I take it we went down here already. Yeah, we went down here already. That's the requisitions officer. That's just a stairwell to another elevator. I thought we were having to come here to... Let's have a look at journal, shall we? We've got assignments here, like side quests. Just the best way I could probably explain it. We've got 10 out of 20 of the things, the keepers. I suppose Saren, that's our overall goal. Citadel Garrus, speak to Harkin. Go to Cora's den in the lower wards to speak with Harkin, a CSEC agent who might know where Garrus can be found. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's go to the wards then. I know this is docking bay, but I'm just going to go have a look.
After unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
Not the Enkindlers.
The team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Alright. Yeah, there's a keeper up there, look. That's 11. There we go. Cool. That'd be the Normandy. Cool ship.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Okay. Right. So we need to go to the wards. Wards locations. Cora's den. Thank you. Head on over there. Is this the bar I was at before, or is this... Oh, no, this is the other one. Okay, this is the lower one. Yeah, it's around here, isn't it? Hello! Assassins. Get dead. R1? Yeah, R1. Throw him.
Eat this.
Eat it. Is it going to explode? No? Oh. Cool. That'll do.
Perimeter clear.
Alright, cool. Well. So we're looking for somebody in particular. I can't remember their name now. That's Patron. That's General Septimus. Hell yeah.
Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Okay, bye. There's Harkin. There we go.
Back off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
My boy.
This is Fisk's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Rex. Rex is great. Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours.
Alright.
Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
You're gross, mate.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with CSEC, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Don't call me that.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Don't waste my time.
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
That's not why I'm here.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Yeah, we don't need to question the captain. We'll ask him about it, but yeah, we don't need to question his motives or anything like that. Krogan Bouncer, hello.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Fist? I'm going. Alright, okay, it doesn't mean I'm going back there regardless of what you say, but...
The back rooms are private.
Oh,
reserved
fuck!
for Fist and his friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
One more go.
The back rooms are private.
Investigate.
For Fist and his friends.
Fist?
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Other
What
Krogan.
did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Alright, bye.
Enjoy the club.
Be back here soon enough. Okay, right, so we've spoken to Douchebag. So that's good. Done that. Let's have a look. What's up here? Hello? Okay, let's keep it here. Hello. That's 12, I think. Maybe 13, I don't know. That's an elevator to the Presidiums. That's fine. Anything in here? I take it this is just a loop. Yeah, it looks like it. Any keepers here? Okay, and this is the way down as well. Okay, cool. Have a look in there in a second. Hello. Med clinic door. Let me in.
Didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Gary. Big Gary V. No. Oh, I've got no grenades, that's why. No, that's not right. Oh, no, he's dead already. That's fine. Okay, we good? No. Idiot. Alright, okay, right, I could have blown that up. That's fine. Yeah, we're good. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And can't talk to you. Gary.
Timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Nice shot.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Who were those men?
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where'd she go?
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker
Ah.
isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
Anything else?
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Yeah, we need to find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
I've got no
We aren't the
questions.
only ones who have Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
We could use him.
Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Okay. See, I did think that I was supposed to meet Rex down there, but I wasn't sure what was what the trigger for it was. Okay, so Big G is on the team. Add to squad. And we'll take Caden with us for some biotic stuff. Alright, sick. Accept squad. Alright. You good?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I need supplies.
Take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
What you got? 420 grand. Okay, yeah, that is way out of budget for us. What's his first aid interface? Microprocessors. Yeah, we'll buy it. First aid interface 2. First aid interface 3. Okay, well, I'll buy 1 and 2. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how that works, or maybe I can spread them across different members of the team. I don't need to worry about that just yet. We can do leveling up and stuff like that when we get into serious combat and stuff, really, or just before, maybe would be better. Right, okay, let's... No, that's not the run button, that's the gun button. Are you who I think you are? I know it doesn't happen now, but what am I doing? There we go.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Of course.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Why me?
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, It's you.
Source of information.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Oh, they linked.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Consider it done.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Don't make me. Okay. What else we got around here? Any more keepers or anything out of this door? Let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay. Take it this will just link back round to where the bar was. Cora's den. Scan you. How many do we have now? I think it's 14. Yes. 6 more. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Yeah, what you got?
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Yeah, I might find something pleasing, but I might not be able to afford it. So, what we got here, huh? Medigel upgrade 2, Elcos combine license. Okay, we'll take that. That'll save us having to come here every time we need to. Uh-oh. It's the fanboy.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Yeah, those things I'm buying from the shop will stop us from needing to actually come to the Citadel to buy anything from these shops. It just kind of gives us the license to sell it from the Normandy. So, yeah, nice and easy. Pleasure's all mine.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Really?
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I suppose. There you go.
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Okay, crazy eyes. Right, okay, cool. Yeah, I take it this will link us back down to Cora's Den area. Have we been here? Yeah. See, that's the thing. Everything starts to look the same. Morlan.
Hello.
Hello.
There. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
What do you sell in your famous shop?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Oh, right, okay. Standard items for now. I can't afford any of their items anyway, so... we'll get the Elena's risk control license. And move on there. Yeah, Chorben, hello.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
I need answers.
Start by telling me the truth, Shorben.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after it.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so?
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the keepers?
Not sure I follow.
What's so special about that? The keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After
Oh, god damn, okay.
Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever.
Nice.
You've seen it
Good
yourself,
job.
Commander. You know we can do it.
Jalid?
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
What?
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
Alright.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
Of course.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Happy scanning. Okay, so I don't see any more keepers down here, so... Okay, yeah, here we go. So up here was that long sort of corridor, I believe. Open. Back that way to the left was Cora's den. No, we need to go see Fist first before they turn up here. Okay, right, let's go... Let's go to CSEC, go talk to Grunt, and then I'll wrap it up for this stream, I think. Off to CSEC. And we'll carry on tomorrow. To be honest, I don't think the chat is blocking anything right now, so... there's nothing top right now anyway, so... right, okay. Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You shoot
Headbutt him.
Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
You will.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
So you'll join?
Does this mean you're part of my team, Rex?
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Alright, cool. Right. So, yeah, I'll take Rex and Garrus. To be honest, we're a bit heavy on the combat strength. Yeah, screw it, we're fine. Except squad. Right, okay. Yeah, that's Rex. And yeah, we'll save it up. We'll also go to the options as well. Is that here somewhere? Autosave. I'll put the autosave back on. I don't think it's too much of a problem, to be honest. Right, okay. Save. New save. I'll do it. Right, cool. Cool. I know it's a bit of a slow start, but we'll get back into the. I say back into. We'll get more into the rhythm of the game fairly soon. We're only 3 hours in at the moment, so. Right, yeah, cool. Well, that was fun. I haven't played Mass Effect for a long while now, so it's good to get back into it. Really, been meaning to for a while, but yeah, obviously we've had other things to play, so it's yeah, it's nice. So yeah, until tomorrow, I shall leave you to it. Have a great rest of your night. Great day tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, isn't it? Nice. Okay, so I might be on during the day tomorrow as well, depending on what's going on. So yeah, have a good one. Oh, yeah, I'll speak to you very soon. Night, B. Bye.